And that is how I taught Tom the true meaning of Flag Day. Ha! Good times. Oh, hey, you've got questions, we've got answers. That's right, it's time for another episode of Two Beers with Ritchey.
Oh, yeah!
Welcome back to another episode of Two Beers with Ritchey. I'm the Ferg Dog, here to answer all questions about all things Ritchey and anything bike. Today's episode is brought to you by a beer best known for their iconic showcase of the beer maiden in the moon, the champagne of beers, High Life. Let's get started. Does Tom ride, parentheses, steel, frames he fabricates himself, or does he ride factory Ritchey frames, or both? Tom rides a little bit of everything. He test rides all frames that come through Ritchey in production, but primarily he rides his tandem with his wife Martha and his carbon breakaway. Best CX wheels. Without punctuation, I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. Will there be a regular width alloy VentureMax with arrow-shaped tops like on the XL? Yes, there will. So the VentureMax V2 is slated for release this fall. It'll have the same bio bend, same sweep, same flare, but a more generous top section. Top tips for a long trainer ride. Yeesh. Why are Logic 2s the best and most comfortable bar ever made? Most best. Well, shoot, man, it sounds like you have hands that are made for the Logic 2. We do offer a lot of different drops because there's a lot of different types of people out there, right? So, yeah, Logic 2, if that's the bar for you, cheers. You guys like cats like I do? Yeah, I do. I mean, no, hold on, let me back up. I don't know what kind of cat person you are. If you're like the kind of dude that has like 30 cats, pump the brakes, homie. I'm a one cat man at a time kind of person. Will you ever bring back a single speed mountain bike? I don't know if we ever did a mountain bike that was just single speed. We did the P29er in its first iteration that had a sliding dropout that you could make single speed. But a pure single speed specific bike, man, that'd be a really small niche to fit into, but I don't know. I'll run it by the boss. Let's see. Any chance we'll get a steel breakaway Outback? Yeah, pretty good chance. Just talk about the Kyote. Okay. Kyote, you may have seen, has 24 degrees of sweep. It's 800 millimeters wide and about 15 millimeters of rise. It's a great bike for off-road expeditions, bike packing, adventure riding. It's just a cool bar, you know. It's one of those bars you look at and you just imagine summer day, breeze in your hair, pedaling with your special someone, maybe going to the beach and you have a basket full of sandwiches, high lifes, and a frisbee. Anyway, Kyote, great bar. Death before discs. Ooh, man. Well, this is my Outback, and it has discs. But it's not terrible. You know, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at you. How could I be mad at you? However, some of my favorite bikes are rim brake bikes. What are you going to do? It's the modern age, man. Give the modern age. Modern age. Is Tom looking for an apprentice? No, don't be a creep. What is Tom's opinion about 650B wheels on gravel bikes? All right, I hope you're sitting down. Here's a little history lesson for you. So the first off-road bikes that Tom made at the request of a friend was a 650B bike. It was what he would refer to as a cow trail bike. So you jam it along, you see some rad trail, where does it go? Whoop, off you go. The first 3 off-road specific bikes that Tom made were all 650B. You can look them up. There's a few different builds out there. One had, more of the upright kind of a moto bar that you'd see that's pretty specific to that period in time. Another one had drop bars, which to me is probably my more favorite build. So in that application, 650B was a great wheel size, but there really wasn't the support in the marketplace for it, right? So there weren't tires or readily available like there are today. There weren't as many different rim options as there are today for 650B. So when we redesigned the new Outback, we wanted to make sure that it was very accommodating to a 650B wheel size. And there you go. Oh, but to answer your question, yeah, he's all for it. Where should I ride the new Outback that y'all are sponsoring me with? Ride it anywhere. Get lost. Find your way home. It's really an awesome bike for riding everywhere. If you were to have a bike to do it all, this is pretty close to it. Why is the Outback the gravel adventure bike I should buy? Why is the gravel Outback? That's a strange constructed sentence. If you're asking why you should buy the Outback for gravel adventure, why not? How did you come up with the Road Logic Swiss Cross frames? Both ride very similar, smooth, fast. This is a great question because they're both bikes I really love riding, and they're both bikes that have very specific design behind them. The Road Logic came about from years of designing frames for road by Tom, and he found a geometry that worked really well for long distance riding, for racing, for anything on the tarmac. The Swiss Cross was designed specifically for Frischi, for racing cyclocross, and it's a fast handling bike. It's a bike that's meant to just tear up dirt. So we're talking about really designing for application, and that's the philosophy behind Tom and the bikes that he makes. Outback, take my money. Outback, take this guy's money. Kobe, who's faster, Tom or the Ferg dog? I'll tell you what, every time I ride with Tom, I think, don't dab on the trail, don't get dropped on the climb. And it's a challenge each and every time. I would say 9 times out of 10, Tom's faster. He has to have like a broken leg or be deathly ill for me to really smoke him, but dude rides every day. He's kind of a beast. Why the Fender hate? Well, here's the thing. We here at Ritchey Design really truly feel that the deep resonance and harmonic sound coming out of Rickenbacker guitars is second to none. If we were to start a band, Rickenbacker would be our guitar of choice. Hi. When will the new Swiss Cross colorway for 2020 be released? New Swiss Cross colorway is slated to come out in, I think, July, so look for it around then. Van tour of Tom's Sprinter van. Ooh, you don't want to look in there. Favorite pop icon? Teo Boss. Are there any plans to release a new Superlogic wheel set? That's a good one. No, not at the moment, but as you know, Superlogic is our top of the line componentry. We want to make sure that when we do release a Superlogic product, that it is the absolute pinnacle of what we're capable of. Some say a no-holds-barred product as far as cost goes. And a Superlogic specific wheel set would really have to answer a specific need or desire in the market. Do you think disc brakes are here to stay? Hashtag fad. Yeah, I think they are. Here's something where personal opinion versus company opinion differs. Personally, I still think that rim brake bikes are going to be lighter, have decent stopping power, but I also understand that we make bikes for a multitude of people, and disc brake applications are absolutely valid. So yeah, disc brakes are here to stay. Yeah, they're here. What inspires you to make bicycles? Awesome question. Here's an answer. You do. When people ask what makes a great bicycle, my answer is it's a bike that makes you feel good. It's a bike that you like looking at. It's a bike that you love riding. And if we can produce a bicycle that you love and that you'll ride forever, that's awesome. So yeah, you're our inspiration. We produce bikes and components for you. So thank you. Does Tom use any product in his stash? Need to know. For my stash, thanks a stash, much love. Stash. That's a weird one. Look, guy, here's the thing. I can't really tell you what Tom does to his mustache. Does it look fantastic? Yes. Can I tell you exactly what he does? No. Do I wish I had my own? Absolutely. Can I tell you what he puts in it? No. I mean, if you want to speculate, you could think that maybe Pilgrim's whatever about it, but I don't know. I can't get into that. Road Logic disc as a gravel grinder? Question mark, exclamation point. Yeah, why not? I mean, all bikes are gravel bikes, right? Yeah, I mean, the Road Logic disc can fit a 30 to 32, depending on rim and tire manufacturer. Yeah, if you got the skills to pay the bills, go ride it off-road, man. Like, why not? It's possible. It's absolutely possible. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. Favorite pop icon? Teo Boss. Let's see if there's one more. Will you ever make a bike for track lacrosse? Track lacrosse. Yeah. Ooh, man. Track lacrosse. Yeah. Well, that's it. Another episode of Two Beers with Ritchey. Thanks for coming through. Again, send us any questions to ritcheydesign at ritcheylogic.com. Shoot us some questions in our DMs at ritcheylogic on Instagram. Until next time,